everybody, it's Victoria Marie back with another scrapbook process video, and today I am doing a layout that I call pretty cute. And of course, this is a picture of my kiddo, and she is so stinking cute. And she decided to dress herself for dinner last Friday night and bring her little friend Hammy the stuffed hamburger along. They have many adventures. I don't know where we got that thing. Anyway, so I'm showing you a little bit of the papers out of the kit. I thought originally I was going to use that stripe paper, then I turn it over and I noticed those are those file tabs that I love so much. So I quickly put that away, and I bring out another piece of the pattern cardstock that comes in the kit, and that was called Notes and Things from Crepe Papers, from the Notes and Things collection from Crepe Paper. So my idea for this particular layout is to use a lot of the die cuts that come in the set. Scraptastic is very generous with the amount of die cuts that you get, which I absolutely love. I don't know why the video froze there. In any event, and so I decided I was going to mount my photos on these die cut frames. That particular frame says, "I love this moment," which I do. I try to get all kinds of pictures. I have so many pictures of my kid. She's our one and only. We will not have any more kids, and so I try to take as many pictures as possible of her to document her life. And this particular page is going to go in her 4-year-old scrapbook. So I'm adding different types of frames, so different sizes. They have different designs on them. And I'm really trying to use up a lot of this kit and just really kill it, because next month they have a lot of really cute, yummy, delicious things that we're going to be getting in our kit. And I'm just going to be honest, for those Scraptastic Kit Club members, I'm buying everything. I've already decided it's going to be a big blowout for me, and we won't have to tell my spouse that I spent that much money. So I'm taking some of these die cuts and I'm floating them around the page. And I'm trying to get kind of an idea of where I want to go with this. Some of the things that I'm putting on the page now will make it, some of them will not, and that's okay. I want to use as much of this as I possibly can. So I'm going to go ahead and commit. And the thing about backing your photos with the frames is that they're frames and they're thin, and there's really no easy way to do this, I guess. I don't know. And so things are going great, and I'm thinking this looks wonderful. I'm committing to it. I'm putting my adhesive down. I'm liking the overall design. Oh, see, I'm padding, which means I'm committing. However, I decide, you know what, this will look great on foam squares if I add a little bit of dimension. And what you will not see is me ripping all of this up off the page, which is not an easy feat when you have all these frames. I'm adding some foam squares to the back. Don't do what I do. Learn from me. It was more dramatic than what you're actually seeing on film, and it elicited a lot of colorful 4-letter words. So we move on. All right, and so I'm looking at some rub-ons, which I will add to the page that came with the kit, and they're absolutely beautiful. Then I decided to use some Heidi Swapp Color Shine to add over the page, and the page itself is kind of busy with the pattern in the background, but that's okay. I wanted to add some of this color shine to add a little bit more interest, and I do what I always do. I end up covering a lot of the splatters. This particular color is gold from Heidi Swapp, and it's so pretty, and it is pretty against this background, and then I end up covering majority of it. That just irritates me whenever I do that. So I'm going to check to see if this is the dots or the mist is where I want it to be, or the splatters. Not like I could change it after I put it on the page. So I'm thinking ahead here, and I want to use these Heidi Swapp, I guess you call them phrases. I'm not sure. There's not a particular title or name to a lot of her products other than embellishments or stickers. So I'm going to add, I'm thinking I'm going to add a little bit of that to the page. And here are the beautiful rub-ons. And I actually don't remember who manufactures those rub-ons. I want to say that was Heidi Swapp. I want to say that. I'm not sure. Complete details will be on the blog post, so please be sure to check out the blog. So what I do is I cut out the rub-on, not the die cut, the rub-ons, and I'm going to leave the backing on them because I want to position on the page before I commit. I've messed up plenty of layout committing to a rub-on, and then it's on there. Someone had posted in the last video how you can get them off, so I think with some type of eraser, so I think I might do that. All right, so there are those phrases by Heidi Swapp, and I decided to put, the title I thought I was going to go with is "This is Cute." And so I take one of the font sets that come with the kit by We Are Memory Keepers. It's Alpha Stickers, Farmers Market, and they're beautiful stickers. And I want to say they're flock stickers, but I can't remember. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm thinking things are good. I think I'm gonna leave that title there. I go ahead and commit to my rub-ons, which adds some really pretty interest to the page. I thought it was gonna be too much with everything going on, but it actually was really beautiful. And it added a nice element of black to the page. Whenever I can, I try to add a little black to the page. I don't know, it just looks good to me. So I have the rub-on at the bottom says living our adventure, good stuff. And then the one at the top says life captured. Then I pull out another rub-on from the Teresa Collins collection that comes with the kit, and those are some really cute hearts. And I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put it, so I just put it there. Then I'm going to pull out the wood veneer pieces, and they have these little stamp wood veneers, which are cute, and I just can't seem to do anything with stamps, whether they're stickers or wood veneer. I'm going to force myself to figure that out. Then I bring out the flare and I move a bit of the flare around the page and decide that I'm going to use that little fox flare, and he gets moved to the top. Then I wanted to add a sticker somewhere. This was actually an arrow, but if I pointed it towards the picture, the arrow would be hidden, and I wanted the complete arrow and not just the point, and so I flip it the other way. That's okay. I'm not that particular. I have to remind myself when people look at this, particularly my little girl, she doesn't care about all those details. So I pull out another Heidi Swap product, and these are, I want to say they're acetate words. I don't know what this material is, but in any event, they're very beautiful. And I'm trying to figure out how I can use some of those because I love scripted handwriting. I like things that are not so linear and perfect, and the scripted handwriting is so pretty. I like the flow of it. So I move that this is up to the top. It will ultimately not make it on the final page. And then I put pretty cute at the bottom, and that will stay on the page. I find some cork stars and some wood veneer stars that came with the kit, and I'm going to add those to the top, and they're very cute. Then I take a cut apart that comes with the kit, and it's exclusive to the kit, and there's a little strip there that has stripes with a bunch of colors on it. And I was looking for something to accent the page a little bit more, and so you're going to see me move this around the page because I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it. And then eventually what I'll do is I will cut it in smaller strips. So then I'm going to take a sticker set, and I believe this sticker set is from, I can't remember what it is. So I am moving some different stickers around the page. Again, just trying to find a spot for it. And then I pull out the exclusive stamp that, if I faded away, sorry, I had to move away from the table for a second. One of the exclusive stamps that came with the kit, and this stamp was designed for their This Life Noted kit, and that is a kit meant for pocketed scrapbooking. I love using stamps on my scrapbook pages. It took me a while to get into stamping on my scrapbook pages. I'm not a big card maker, but I love stamps, and so I'm always looking out for stamps for my scrapbook pages. So what I'm stamping are Pick of the Week and then Shot from the Heart. And I'm going to stamp those phrases around the page. I'm using some black ink to do this. VersaFine, which is good for very small stamps. It'll bring out the detail in your stamp. Then I pull out this really cute camera stamp, and this is the whole reason, this is one of the reasons why I love Scraptastic. They have the cutest stamps. And it's not like I need another camera stamp. I mean, how many camera stamps can you have? But in the scrapbooker world, you can have as many darn stamps as you want to. The same design. We don't care because we're that crazy. So I'm going to commit to that stamp being there. You saw me fussy cutting that out, and I stamped that on one of the journaling cards that came. It was actually a 12 by 12 sheet by Shamil Lane, and I cut it apart, and I decided to stamp it on there, and it kind of gave it a little ombre effect of pink, cream, and yellow, which you can see very subtly on the little camera. So I'm going to commit to that flare, and it has a cute little fox on it. Foxes and deers have been so popular this season, particularly as fall has come. I'm going to pop him up there. Then I'm going to dig around my little tin bucket and find some more of those stars. Again, the cork and the wood veneer. I'm going to commit to those on the page. In this particular layout, journaling is a second thought for me because I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to. And then I end up adding just a tiny bit of journaling, which you'll see on in the pictures and stuff here at the end of the video and on the blog. So I'm just adding a little bit of the Tombow mono adhesive to the back of those. You can certainly use any other type of adhesive. Then I pick another one of those words from the Heidi Swapp embellishment set. I really wish they would give titles to those things. And I add it there to a little sticker on top of the sticker that says smile, so very happy. And I'm starting to worry that this layout's a little bit too font heavy, but I wanted it to be high energy. My little girl is very much high energy, and I love creating scrapbook pages that reflect how much energy she has. So I move a sticker and add it to the bottom. It says laugh out loud, because she is hysterical, this kid. Then I decide, yep, I'm going to use that cut apart, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that up a bit. And I'm going to add it to the top of the layout just to add a little bit of color there. And I'm going to end up adding it to the bottom on top of the title, above the title rather, to give it a little bit more. And that finishes the layout. Thanks so much for watching, and go visit my blog. Talk to you soon.